Hello and welcome to Season 3, Episode 1 of the Sunday Shit Show. Who can believe it's 2026 already and this is our first freshie for the year. So join us on the couch today. We've got Stu on the end. We've got Doom who's given us his best view of his bum. And we've got Dean Parkinson here with us to tell us a little bit about his story. We know him from around the Trups and his boys, and yeah.
Dino's an old local surfer from way back in the Maroochydore days, mate.
Yeah. I went to high school at Maroochydore High.
Yep.
In the mid to late 80s, and didn't venture up this way too much, just except to go to Noosa occasionally, and very, very occasionally we'd pop in and surf Yurumba. And so Yurumba was always a really sort of special spot that I really liked. And then to, years and years later to own a house and live at Yurumba. It's beautiful.
Nice.
Good part of the world.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll just we'll roll into beers, burgers and brews, and then we'll sit down and have a long chat with Dean and find out what's cracking.
Too easy.
So beers, burgers and brews, Geltchy, what's happening with that?
Yeah, mate, we've got a lot happening and the bag of shit's filling up fast. And the votes and the places coming in, things are rolling in quick. We're going to throw one of these in the bag of shit as well. That's a couple of t-shirts in there now. And that's the Chaos Chronicles Life Strife
collab
shirt with the infamous Shit Show poo.
That was from the Cyclone.
Yeah, so fly your Shit Show flag and get that one out, and that'll be in whatever size you request. So this bag's getting full. So only not long now till the entries close. I think January 30. It's all over. We'll pick a winner
And get behind your shops.
Yeah, and the shops are going to be getting something good, and I think we might even hit the road and go visit the winners, Stu.
Might have to, mate.
So rolling on it with 2026. So yeah, we've got that in there, and it's not too late. Keep voting, get into it, and you'll find that on the SundayShitShow.com. Just look at vote now and hit that. Voting simple, but if you want to win the bag of shit, make sure you leave your email and your name. Otherwise, how do we contact you?
Exactly.
So that's it. Beers, burgers and brews.
Beers, burgers and brews, get on it. Now we're going to punch over to Dino. So we got this book, The Last Battle, came out by Aaron Patrick. That's Dino on the cover.
Yeah.
And not going to go on too much about the book because we want you to go out and buy it and have a read of it, and it's well worth it. Get behind our Aussie soldiers and have a look what sacrifices are made from them. But great book, great read, well worth getting. Give you a bit of a insight into the last battle, which was arguably the heaviest battle since Long Tan, and it was the longest battle of Afghanistan. So yeah, it's well worth a look. Yeah. Dino, give us a bit of your perspective on fighting as a high grade commando in Afghanistan.
Well, just we do 6-month deployments, working most days when you're over there. So you're over there for a shorter period. I think general units would go for 9 months, some guys 12, but they wouldn't spend as many. They wouldn't be outside the wire. Whereas in the 6 months, we're going outside, whether it's a 6-hour job or a 30-day job in a car outside the wire, that sort of thing. So yeah, just working a heap, like being at a mine site, different hours. No regular hours, not 9 to 5, not 8 hours sleep every night.
All depends on what goes down while you're out there too, I'm guessing.
Yeah. So, but working with, great individuals, people who are motivated, want to be there. We had the, great gear and that sort of stuff. So yeah, it was great. It was, it was a good job. It was tough. It was difficult. The book's pretty much about a 5-day battle towards the end of my 2010 trip. And it's the same battle that Ben Robert Smith earned his VC in just over the hill in a place called Tizak. Battles Shawali Kot. So yeah, it's pretty much just goes through from where to go, how it all happened, There's a few opinion pieces in there, obviously, from people who were there, and it's well worth the read.
Yeah,
So,
and look, with that, I won't go into it too much, but with all stuff relating to war, there's always tragedy, and that helicopter crash that's mentioned in the book is pretty heavy. So
yeah,
have a read.
a couple of good mates died in that crash. One of my best mates, Timmy Applin, he had 4 kids, so he passed away then, and still talk to his ex-wife. He's saw his daughter with Julie, and I went down to the Commando Welfare Trust Ball a couple of years ago and saw his daughter, who's now taller than he was, I think, and they're all travelling on really well. So it's nice to have something that talks about their sacrifice when they're over there as well.
Yeah, 100%. And Dean, give us a little bit of insight what it was like to actually be out there in the desert. I know there's great extremes, which I'm sure you'll tell us about, but I can imagine, you guys carry a lot of gear and everything. Give us a bit of insight.
Over there, obviously you're working at heights, you're working in the mountains, so, oxygen depletion, not being very familiar with working at heights like that, you take it out of you, wearing a lot of gear. You've got probably 20 or 25 kilos worth of gear on you just when you're sort of basically running a basic rig with your rifle. And then, packs, depending on the job, you could have a pack anywhere from 30 to 50, what you can carry, depending on how much ammunition and stuff. So yeah, super hot during the day, 50 degrees, dry, no breeze. At night, freezing cold at the tops of mountains. We had biblical storms come through with rain. Nearly died of exposure one night, a few people did. We got caught out in a bad storm. And yeah, going from, complete desert and stepping, 1 foot, and then you're straight into the green belt where there's, a river, crops,
lush
green, mainly where most of the people live and that sort of thing. Then it's, almost sort of jungle sort of warfare depending on where you are, but definitely, thick vegetation as opposed to desert. So you're going from one to the other quite regularly. So it had its challenges, but, just basically, when you're working in that environment, you don't really have too many people walking around saying, "Oh, gee, it's hot," or "Geez, I'm tired," or that, because everyone's hot, everyone's tired.
Yeah,
everyone's under the sun.
You just sort of put up with it.
Yeah.
But working with great individuals, and I loved it. It was a great job.
So life after Afghanistan, coming home, we've seen you pour a lot into your kids, which is, doing quite well and achieving things. They have their own goals in life.
Yeah, I think
that adjustment and then the passion you've had for that,
Yeah, I think coming home with the kids, I saw a lot of kids in Afghanistan who were, to be honest, doing it tough because of where they were born, simply because where they were born. The opportunity's not there, and their lifestyles are different. Little girls can't play sports and stuff like that. They don't get looked after. So when I looked at that and looked at some of the kids that are, that you would see over there, when I came home and decided, I was getting out, and we moved back up the Sunshine Coast because I went to school in Maroochydore High. Always loved Yarumba. I just thought, if the kids show an inkling into wanting to do a sport of anything, or they have a passion for something, or it's art or whatever it would be, that we would do our best to facilitate that, give them a shot of it. Why not? Nothing sort of jumped out at me more than to, jump into the family and the kids and surfing and that sort of stuff. And that was great, and I jumped into it full steam ahead. And I think it's the best thing we ever did. Kept the 2 boys out of trouble. They were either surfing before school or after school for their whole life.
Yeah.
And I think it's put them in good stead for what they're doing now. Jai's in Japan. He's staying in our little place we've got in Japan, and he's taking people into the back country and side country, and guiding people through over there. He's doing a lot of travelling with his surfing and that as well. Just finished uni, so he's happy and doing his thing. And Jesse's competing in the World Cup circuit for snowboarding, and he's I think he's in Aspen, and he's moving to Europe tonight or tomorrow. so he's busy, and Jace is at home, and she plays AFL footy, something that we've never played. Tried to see if she wanted to get into surfing. She surfs, and she didn't sort of get the bug what the boys did, so she picked horse riding and other stuff, and then she's sort of into AFL. So now she plays AFL. We watch AFL games with her in it. I've still never watched one on the TV from where we go, but it's really quite a good game to watch when she's doing it, and I enjoy it. So that was her thing. So yeah, living back at Yaroomba, mate, we're super happy to be here. It's a little bit of old Australia. Some great people here, and you can't beat Yaroomba Beach. I'm sorry to say, like, you know,
it was always great to see you coming back, and you and the boys you'd be swimming out in the surf, pushing the boys in the waves.
Yeah, pissing people off.
Mate, didn't piss anyone off. It was good. I enjoyed seeing you out. It was always fun having a surf with the kids and yourself.
Yeah. No, I enjoyed it, mate. We took them to the Mentors as well when they were little. Like the first trip, I think Jessie was 7 and Joel was 9, and that was an amazing trip. We met some great friends on that boat, still friends to this day. They've done, Joel's done half a dozen trips over there now, Jessie's done a couple. We went to PNG up there, Andrew Rigby, a good mate of mine, and Shane Peel, they had their business up there for many years.
Yeah, really.
So Jai and I did a great trip up there, ate us mud crab and crayfish and barrels. That's all it was for like 12 days. It was insane.
Nothing wrong with that.
If you ever get a chance, it might be a little bit more expensive, but I'll tell you what, PNG Explorer, it's not a plug, I don't get any kickbacks. It's owned by someone else now, but that's a surf trip that not very many guys go on, and it's well worth it. Uncrowded, and there's some good ways. There's a big slab up there. It's a great right and left. But yeah, so we're happy to be back here, mate. Blessed to be living on the sunny coast.
And we're happy to have you and your family here on the sunny coast as well, like your input to the community, and that's good.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, that's what makes community, all the people that have done different things.
Dino's always been competitive. I knew him way back in the day.
Yes, so
we even had battles in the Yaroomba Classic, mate.
Yes, we have. Yeah, bloody oath. I haven't gone on that for a long time. I actually don't surf that much these days. I've got too many bits and pieces going on, but I'm happy to get back in the water soon, but
I'll be happy to have you.
I'll be joining you, I'm hoping.
Good.
Come on.
Bring it on. Getting closer, mate.
Come on.
Some music, Dean. What's been tickling your ears?
Country and Western.
That's a different for our...
Yeah, it pisses the kids off a little bit probably, but Waylon Jennings, Morgan Whalen, I don't mind the newer stuff with him, and then for a song, Yellow Wolf, and You and Me. Good song.
Okay, classic. Well, that'll be on our Songs of the Shit Show Volume 3.
And the list keeps growing.
Yeah.
Keeps on going.
And you'll have to catch up and see last year's Songs of the Shit Show Volume 2.
Yep, they're all there.
And that's all on SundayShitShow.com's got the links to Spotify and YouTube for that.
Beauty.
What about you, Stu?
I've gone a little bit old school again, because that's what I do, but it's good. Yachty Indie, Treaty,
Nice. Good
Radio
song.
Mix.
Yep.
It's a cracker.
Yeah, it's great.
Love Yachty Indie.
In a couple of the early Billabong movies.
Yep.
Yep,
sure was.
Surf in the Summer, that movie, mate. Loved it.
Yep.
One of my favourites. Jason Buttonshaw.
Yeah.
Craig Scat Pictures.
Yep.
Munga.
Yeah, that was a good
Some
movie.
old school, eh?
Yeah, that's Surf in the Summer. Yeah.
Great movie.
For me, Bunyip Dreaming and
Bunyip Dreaming.
they were just
All time.
That was the
all-time
Yachty
best.
Indie era.
Both those two. Yeah.
Sons of Fun.
Yeah.
Green Iguana and good movies.
Yeah. Jack McCoy, he was a legend at producing great films.
Why don't they make movies like that anymore?
I think back then you used to have to buy the VHS, you'd sit around with your mates, that was the way to get pumped for surfing. Now it's pick up your phone.
Yeah, true.
It's all
concentration
like
level of like 1.5 minutes.
I reckon if you brought out a Bunyip Dream, but you'd still fill a cinema.
Oh, absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
So can anyone do what Jack McCoy did?
No.
That's the
God
thing, yeah.
You know. Anyway, challenges out there, people.
Yes. Surfing. No, I've got a song.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Geltchy.
Jeez.
Cutting you short, but you got a surprise for us, haven't you?
Yeah, I don't know. It's 2026, baby. Time for something new. Now, regular shit show viewers won't be used to this. With my normal diet of like punk and hardcore and new metal, I've gone doof doof.
Doof doof.
And it's even a cover of a 1980s Bryan Adams song. So I've got my dancing shoes on now.
I want to
And
see
that is Heaven by Confidence Man. If that doesn't get you up and dancing, nothing will. And I can't dance for shit. And I tell you what, that song gets me moving. So can't guarantee you things will change from that. Maybe this is my soundtrack for 2026. Who knows? Just stay tuned.
Sounds good.
So yeah, that's a bit of a wild one.
Nice.
That is.
Yeah,
Bit
so
off the cuff.
I don't know, it came on the other day and it just hit me, you know,
Stuck in your
like
head.
the release radar's been pretty lame over this break, and that song, I don't know, something just stood out with it. So that was good. And then yeah, once again, get all that on the SundayShitShow.com and on Spotify and on YouTube.
Yep. Sounds good.
So surfing.
Oh, surfing, we got the next show, we'll be able to give you the Barrel of the Year winners.
Surfing Sunrise Beach.
Surfing Sunrise Beach.
And the winners, so that's a 12-month period. And
12-month
barrels
period.
on the coast?
On the coast, Bribey to DI.
Okay.
There's different categories. SHITSHOW came up with different categories, so there's a couple of, you know.
Yeah.
Good prizes, and Owen Kavanagh done a sick trophy
He
up
sure
for the,
did.
Did he?
for the
Yeah.
overall
I went
winner.
to school with Owen.
Studio 63, so.
Oh, 53,
good on-
yeah.
53, sorry. Good on you, Owen.
Yeah, you put
Great
10
guy.
years on him, mate.
Yeah, I did, didn't I? You won't like that, sorry, Owen.
So yeah, so we'll have the winners from that next episode, and Hutcho's doing good things.
Yes.
And
Nice.
with the WSL kicking off, we're going to be seeing a few sticker changes on boards from what we've seen.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm just waiting for the lineup. There's been a big shake-up in the surfing industry, which,
Has there? What's going on with Medina?
well, Medina's not with Rip Curl,
Right.
so it's just going to be interesting to see where it all goes.
It's just, you know, why a Chinese car company, GWM, major sponsor of events, like
It's
what's
like
happened
anything
there?
else.
Like,
Nothing's like it used to be.
Well, I don't think it's anyone that's really heart and soul surfing that's running it.
no, that's the problem. It's become like tennis and that, where the big boys are just.
Bobby Martinez,
Yeah, he was right, wasn't he?
Years
he
ago.
was all over it. He saw the
He jumped out on the right time, probably.
He saw the writing on the wall, and he said he didn't want to be part of any tennis shit show. So
But then the younger crew, they're not going to know it any different to what it is now. So I think for us, because we can look back a bit more and see what's been, it's
I'm hoping. Look, WSL, it's done a full corner. I'm hoping now with 2026 going back to the old format, the way it used to be, finishes a pipe, you get your points during the year, and the person that's done the best at all the different spots over the world becomes the world champion, the way it should be. Hopefully we see a big change and we see the culture of surfing start to come back a little bit more the way it was.
where the direction they were going in, that just didn't work.
Look, the final five stuff, it's to me, it just went in the wrong direction. But
Well,
look, opinions are like arseholes. We've all got one, but my opinion is the way it's gone back.
I'd like him to see him change up the commentary. Now, I'm not having a go at anyone particular, but
No,
because all the commentators work for the WSL, no one wants to
step on any toes.
step on their toes and tell the truth. So
Yep.
it's boring. It's just boring. They just talk, you know, the same sort of stuff over and over again. Whereas if you go and still look at the cricket now, right? We're just watching the English play Australia in the Ashes,
Yeah,
and you've got old Skull there,
bit of banter
and
going
there's some
on.
banter. If there's a decision that they're not happy about, whether it's Australia or the opposite team or whatever, they call it out. They go, oh, that's a rough decision against England or whatever,
Yep.
and whatever. That was a shitty fucking umpiring decision, excuse the French. And so it's interesting because you know they're actually being genuine, right?
We need
Now,
the next generation of Roy and HG.
yeah.
Well, now you
so
said that
when you
too.
sign in and watch, you know, the events. I don't watch all the events. I only watch the ones that are in real waves. I don't like the pool events and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It's too boring. It's great surfing, but boring to watch. But if they brought back some actual comment, like Barton Lynch. Barton Lynch, start with him.
The stoke
Get him.
bloke.
Yeah,
I was
that
just
was
about
good.
to say,
He
bring
was-
back the stoke
yeah.
bloke.
BL's
Bring him
the
back.
best.
BL,
And like,
best
we've
commentator ever.
But did-
to meet BL a few times, and he actually
Did he piss off the
mentored
suits
Jesse,
because
so-
he was,
probably.
you know? But that's what you need, and especially two people with differing opinions. Like,
And look, like you say, I've got nothing against any of the commentators at the moment, but to me,
bland.
it's a bit scripted, and they've got to be controlled in what they're saying. You know, like
Yeah.
Kaibo,
Yeah, call it for what it
Strider,
is.
they're all great guys, and they've all got great commentary. And I just think let them have a free run. But yeah, bring back the stoke bloke.
Like if you think someone got a howler and got ripped off, then say it.
Call it out.
You're not having a go against the surfer. You're not individually having a go against the judges.
You're just
but
giving your
but
opinion.
You're just saying, oh, I disagree with that decision,
100%.
and move on.
But
I disagree with that. You know, like, was that a make? It wasn't a make. Did he ride out? Did he not ride out? Have an opinion and be different, and who cares?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you turn the volume down.
bring the
And-
passion back.
You probably, you know, there's a great little flugel binder of an idea. Get a Roy and HG surfing commentary going and have it going for as a pirate.
That'd be
version
sick.
of every WSL event.
Someone was doing it, and I've just lost it. But
There you
someone
go.
was doing it.
It's a
So
good idea for you.
get back on there, whoever you were, because I can't remember, and I'm sorry about that. But someone was doing it.
Yeah, that'd be plenty of room for it.
Plenty of room.
Okay.
Fresh off the press, mate.
Yeah, we've got a few newies. Been able to get a bit of draw and a bit of stuff, but so much stuff in the pipeline, just trying to get it out the other end. But a new HQ wagon for 2026, and calling this sort of the plain Jane setup. So this is like a standard looking one where you can order the number plate, the shirt, the art print, the bar mat, all the different things,
That's legit. I love it.
but pay a bit more and you can actually get it done in your paint, your wheels. So,
Love it.
and once you pay that fee on one of the products, you can then get, for example, the mug that I don't offer the custom variation on, but if you've ordered one of the other products, you can get a mug for the regular $22 mug price. So,
Loving that.
yeah, so I'm doing a whole range of stuff like that now. I'm calling it like plain Jane, sort of blank canvas for people to
Yep.
to be able to come along and then change it up how they want it.
Give their expression.
Yeah,
An
so
expression session.
instead of paying for a full custom artwork, that's the opportunity just to do something that I can do, you know, reasonably easy and get it out and get something like that. And I think I throw this number plate in the bag of shit as well.
Oh,
So-
the bag of shit grows.
Yeah, you're going to be needing a big bloody post bag, but one lucky winner's going to be stoked.
A bit of kid in there.
So yeah, so all that stuff's on geltchy.com.au, and for the duration of this episode, it's 20% off, and right now, till the end of January, it's free shipping, because I don't really like sales. No Boxing Day sale or anything this year. I'd like to think that for the quality of stuff I offer, which is far different to your Temu, Amazon, mass-produced shit, I have to charge a reasonable price to make it worth my time, but I think your value for money's quite good. But now's your chance, you know, if you've added to the cart and you're a bit unsure to do it, go back, revisit it, get free shipping till the end of January. And keep your eyes peeled. I think we're going to be dropping some new stuff a bit different over the next few episodes.
Yeah, well, you got stuff in the pipeline for me. I'm excited
Yeah.
about that. So.
Who knows? I put dancing shoes on this year, even though it may end up taking a bit of a different direction.
Well, let's see where the future takes us, eh?
Anything is possible.
We're going back to the future.
That's it.
Shout outs.
Shout outs.
Rightio, Parker. Who you want to shout out to?
I'll shout it to my wife. Yeah,
Yep.
Jules. She's
She's a champion.
yeah, mate. She's been working really hard this last year as well. So she's got a few weeks off at the moment.
Good on you, Julesy.
Well
Yeah.
deserved,
Yeah,
honey.
Jules.
Yeah, good on you, Jules. She's a great mum.
Weapon.
And who wouldn't you want running your
Weapon.
family? Weapon. There you go.
The true boss.
What about you, Stu?
My shout outs actually to bloke we were talking about before, Hutcho. Well done, Hutcho, for bringing up the Barrel of the Year awards and getting that underway. You know, Surfing Sunshine Beach. Get behind Hutcho. He's done doing good things for local surfing, you know, and he's always behind the kids, the grommets, everyone. He's always there filming, putting in the hard yards, and I just tip my hat to you, Hutcho. Well done, mate. He's a top bloke. Get behind him.
If you want to catch up on him, go back to season 2 and season 1. We've had him on both seasons. No doubt we'll get him back again this year, because I reckon Barrel of the Year 2026 could go off.
Oh, without a doubt.
That's a cracker he's got going.
Good on you, Hutcho. Who's your shout out, mate?
I'm going to scream. What a way to start the year. I have a love-hate relationship with social media. I think I hate it more than I like it. People say it's a necessary evil, but I think my mental health is far better when I distance myself from it. But you always have the keyboard warrior.
Yeah.
The bloke who has no intention of buying from your ad, but write a bit of shit. Yes, I'm well aware of how I draw my cars. I've been drawing them this way for a long time. It's not a photo. It's my interpretation. Yes, the wheels are big.
It's art.
Yeah. And a number plate's not meant to be driven. It's something to look at.
Correct.
So where are we going?
Some things. So I love it when you get a bloke on Facebook like Tony. So Tony, this one's for you. 2026 is my year of solving problems. So when they write something down, I'd love to see you turn a corner on that one. Problem solved, Tony. This bad boy goes around a corner. Whatever corner you want to put it on.
That's called problem, reaction, solution, folks. The shit show.
Hey, you want your problem solved? Hit us up. 2026, we're going to do our best to give you some solutions.
Yeah, right. Okay.
You don't like that a little bit?
No, I love it. That's
It's perfect. Look, round this poo's head, round the corner. Look, turn the corner.
Beautiful.
Jeez.
I'm going to do one more scream about this. Get onto it, people. Parko's on the cover. There's plenty of pictures of him in there. It's a good read. There's a couple of blokes in there that didn't come home. This book deserves to be read.
Absolutely.
Just to honour our fallen and to thank this bloke.
Yeah.
You know, and I want to thank him again. Thanks for coming on the show,
Thanks,
mate.
Stu.
You're a legend.
Good on you, mate. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Can't wait to have you back in the water, bud.
Cheers.
And I'm going to be on your tail.
Right.
On your tail.
You've given up on me, but
Well, I'll still be kicking your ass.
and just on that note, if you've got a story or something you want to share with us, you're from a band or whatever, hit us up, mate. We'd love to have you on the Sunday Shit Show. Send us a message. Yeah.
And speaking of that, I want to shout out to all of our viewers. Thank you so much. We made a milestone not long ago. We've got over 1,000 subscribers now. Come on, 5,000 this year. I've put it out there. But the show's growing. It's doing really well. So thanks everyone for getting behind us. And thanks to all our great crew that come on board and share their tales.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can get all the other episodes on the SundayShitShow.com. Watch the full episodes on YouTube. Just Google the Sunday Shit Show and you'll find us.
Yep, so get on the good shit.
Get on the Sunday Shit Show.
You knew.